What's up, detailing family? New Jacks, ADOs, you know, and DOAs. What's going on? Just like send some shout outs real quick off the top. Brandon, my nephew, everybody in my ADOs, everybody on my dream team, everybody in my Alpha D Omegas, and you New Jacks. And speaking of the New Jacks, I'd like to send a shout out to a few of you that I've been speaking with this week that hit me up, and it's been one of those weeks where I just been taking care of family issues, and but I still had squeezed a couple of people in that that reached out, that watched my videos and everything, and I'd just like to give a few shout outs throughout the conversation. That we build. We were doing some building. They called for a reason. Some called just to talk and just say, thank you for your videos, and some called and just said, I like the information. I appreciate that. Not to give out too much about what we talked about, but I appreciate y'all appreciating me. That's what matters to Styles. And I like to just give out a few shout outs right now, and in the order that I talk to y'all in. And that's Top Notch Detailing. Top Notch. Shout out to you, man. Brandon, father and son, the kids, Raquel, y'all enjoy yourself. Just because you're on vacation, that don't mean you can't holler at all when you get a moment, baby. Just for you. Just for you detailing. Finesse Detailing. Just for you. Shout out to you. Finesse Detailing. And High Gloss Detailing. These are some guys that some of them watch my videos, but they got my numbers from my videos, and it just seemed like they just been reaching out, and I hope that what we talked about will keep you where you are or move you further than where you are, because your destiny is your destiny and where you're trying to go. And speaking of where people are trying to go, I would just like to say that I got to hit me some Negro cream. Yes. I got to follow that up. God damn. And some of this Negro tea. Oh man. I just like to say that it's coming close to my wife walking that stage, graduating. And the way she's been studying and things she's been doing, to me, I took it upon myself to say, well, the library is not getting it for you. You know what I'm saying? The library is not getting it for you wherever you can find Wi-Fi, because see, once you come home, our son wants that attention. So I told her, I said, look, go get a hotel room for a couple of days. That's what I told her. Matter of fact, it was yesterday. I said, go get a hotel room and get as much as you can. And if you see that you don't have enough, book it for another day. But at the same time that she was doing that, we have a little cousin of ours that's on spring break that came through, that stopped through. This right here was a pit stop. He stopped through on his way to my sister-in-law, my wife's sister, house for his spring break. So he got back last night. So we had to juggle that, get him. But see, he only got one more year, and he got his 4-year degree under him. And you know what? That's the kind of stuff that I stop everything for. I stop everything for my family, and I stop everything for someone that's trying to get to that next level. And that's what we did. I told my wife, I said, don't worry about it. Do what you got to do. I'll take care of getting him from the train station. Got him here, got him fed, got him bed down. Shoot, he rested all the way up until it was damn near time for him to go to the train station. So my wife came from the hotel, got him to the train station, spent some time with my son, so forth and so. I'm babbling on, letting y'all know that a lot of you know that are married. There's not a boring moment. You know what I'm saying? So, and being a family person, there's not a boring moment or a dull moment or no idle time. You steady moving. But in the midst of me doing that, I was able to talk to some of these new guys. That's a couple of them are new out here, and a couple of them, and all of them, have been doing their thing, but they just now stepping out. So I just like to send a shout out once again to Top Notch Detailing, For You Detailing, Finesse Detailing, and High Gloss. So I wrote y'all names down so I wouldn't forget. And when I say ADOs, Alpha D Omegas, and I take that serious, yes I do, because there's nothing for play when it comes to styles, and there's nothing for play when it comes to my Alpha D Omegas. There's nothing for play when it comes to my New Jacks. There's nothing for play when it comes to the DOAs, Detailers of America, because none of y'all out there are playing. You're doing what you do. I just wanted to say in this video that I noticed that it's not that I noticed, it's just something that I do. And let me just get to the point. I'm not a big person on Burger King, McDonald's and stuff like that, but it seems like wherever you see a McDonald's and a Burger King, you always find some type of shopping center. So if my wife get in line, me and my son and my wife, we in the car, and she's in line to get something from a fast food restaurant, I'd be like, you know what? By the time you get around to the window and come around, I'd be done ran in here and came out. So Home Depot, Lowe's, it don't matter. It's just an addiction. But what I do, I run into while she's in Dollar General, I stop in Dollar General and buy a couple of these. I use these and I've been having this for a while. This one right here, been sitting right here in my dining room for a while, but I said, well, you know what? Why? The reason why I haven't did a video on it, because I didn't see that it having any relevance, but I thought about it. It do have relevance. So what might be minute to you might be larger to someone else. And so the reason why I said, well, let me do this video is that even though these been sitting in my dining room in a bag for months, because I always keep some in my tool bag, but I always like to stay up on stuff. And when I was moving stuff around, I said, well, you know what? Let me talk about this. And what I use this for is because it don't matter what lubricant that you use on the front of a vehicle, this right here will not scratch your vehicle. It will not scratch it. There are some things that you can buy that will soften up, eat bug guts. This right here even works great on bird poop. if you catch it in time. Spray it, agitate it with this, even though it looks like it's going to be harsh, but it's not. The net around it. I love these. I always bought them, and then I was in a store one day that we were nearby, and I paid $2.59 for this. And what this is, it's a grout sponge. You know, but it's soft. So something simple as, if I don't want a burger, but there's a store over there that has something that I want, that's what I do. I'd rather spend my money instead of getting a sandwich that I don't like. I'd rather take that that $5 meal, and while you in line or whatever, I'll go over here to this store and get something that we need for the house: toilet paper, dishwashing liquid, and you know if they got anything that's selling. And as I showed you, I even bought a couple of detail brushes, which is back here. But I just thought I'd show you these. But I got some detail brushes and stuff, tire dressing applicators, little stuff like that. That's what I spend my money on. I don't spend my money on, that. I let my wife and my son do that, but I just go ahead and grab stuff that I would have, so I don't need. And that's what I'm talking about. Having what you need at all times, so you don't need to go get it. So if you have it, you don't need it. Something simple as a brush, a sponge, or applicator, or some degreaser, whatever. Use the cheapest shit you can on floor mats, especially if they're rubber. All you want to do is get them clean. So, that's what I wanted to talk about and give a shout out on this video. And because I know I haven't been putting up much, but I've been busy. And busy, even though not doing detailing, but busy worrying about my wife, how she's doing with her studies, taking care of my son. No matter how you be busy, you always busy doing something. And that's what it is with me. And I hope that the next time you go to McDonald's and you see a Dollar General or a Family Dollar or a Lowe's or a Home Depot or whatever, just look at your surroundings and take care, y'all. Until the next video. Brandon, father and son, my nephew, we talk all the time. Show Enough Clean, Sugar Ray, Hot Rod, Frankie, Rich, and all of you new guys that I have on this paper, and so forth and so on. Detailers of America, continue to do you. And every time you do it, keep in mind, where are you trying to go? I've been working on where I'm trying to go for a few years. I'm not there yet, but I'm working towards it. And but I'm working towards it in the right way that works for me. And I just hope that, well, I don't hope, I'm just waiting to achieve that goal. And my goal is something a lot different than what you all are doing, but it still has something to do with detailing. Okay? So, therefore, shine and share. That's what I do, and I see that's what you do. Until then, the next video, one time. Deuces. Styles. Pretty work. Always shining and sharing. I love it.